Hello, I'm Casey and I'm here to upload my assignment for video response. I watched the movie Magic Mike 2012. So first I'm just going to do a little overview on the movie and then go into the reviews and how I feel about them. So Magic Mike the movie is basically about male strippers and how they make a living. Channing Tatum is the main character. He is known as Mike. Um, Mike is a lead stripper at the strip club called Exquisite. Uh, Early in the movie, it shows that Mike takes a 19-year-old kid named Adam and begins to teach him his ways and takes him under his wing. While learning Mike's habit, it begins to lead Adam down like a dark road. Um, but before that even happens, Mike sparks an interest with Brooke, which is Adam's sister, and promises her that he will take care of Adam while he is stripping, because Brooke was not okay with it at first. And um, while being a stripper at Exquisite, Adam starts getting involved with drugs, drug dealing, and having sex with clients. Uh, Mike eventually gets tired of this lifestyle, and his passion is to start his own furniture business. But the bank unfortunately denies his loans, and he has to go back to stripping to pay his bills. Exquisite's DJ involves Adam in selling ecstasy to the Exquisite clients, but unfortunately, Adam and Mike go to a sorority, and Adam starts taking the ecstasy, starts giving it to some boyfriend's girlfriends, and a big brawl, a big fight happened, um, where they had to leave the sorority, um, and they had to leave it so quickly that Adam forgot his backpack with his stash of ecstasy behind. Adam tells Mike that, oh, it's just like $1,000, like no big deal. But Mike didn't know that it was actually $10,000 worth of drugs. So Mike was forced to give up his savings to pay for the drugs in full. So Mike was literally left with nothing. And eventually Adam's life catches up to him, and Brooke finds Adam passed out in his own vomit, barely wanting to wake up and breathe. Uh, Brooke then ends her friendship with Mike because Mike promised to look over Adam, and clearly Adam was in really bad shape, and Mike wasn't doing that job. Um, but right before the performance at Exquisite, Mike walks out and quits because he realizes his boss is just driven by greed, and he just goes over to Brooke's house and tells her that he quit. Um, he's done with stripping. He will make ends meet some other way because this is not the lifestyle he wants to live. And then Brooke realizes everything Mike has ever done for Adam and forgives him, and then ends up kissing him. So that's a short little snippet of the movie. So my first source, it was interesting because I learned that Magic Mike, the film, was based on Channing Tatum's childhood when he was 18. Apparently, this is exactly what happened to Channing Tatum. He went down a dark hole, dropped out of college, and became a stripper. This review also says that maybe Mike took Adam under his wing for like negative reasons, because Adam was only 19, which is too young to be legally stripping. It says that Mike did this for himself because he wants someone he can mentor and save because he needs validation in his own life. In the review, it says that he presumably needs a young follower, someone to mentor, and perhaps to vindicate and validate his own dubious life. I agree, because why else would Mike want the responsibility of Adam with no personal benefit? I don't know. The movie really, I think, really relates to the past and present direction, because in the past, male strippers weren't really a thing. Women in the past were more looked as sexual or a body of art, and it was way more common for just men to go to women's strip clubs and have women be up there on stage, regards not in comparing to men, which never really happened in the past. Um, so it's good to see in present day, or even in 2012, there's being movies about it, and things are changing, and stripping isn't strictly to one gender. it's evolving over the years to men, and more men are more comfortable and to do it. Um, but yeah, that was the source one. My second source, this one mainly talks about how selling yourself for money in stripping is demeaning, especially for women. They made it really clear that it's wicked demeaning, especially for women. Um, Whereas for men, they just strip and women just watch them for fun or entertainment, and there's no sexual benefit for women. But for men to watch a woman strip, it's they have sexual benefit. Um, in the review, they say, and I quote, selling anyone the right to touch your genital area for a couple bucks is not a good way to build self-esteem. The review also states that men are narcissists if they spend their days improving their pecs. They are offering their abs rather than their conversational skills. Personally, I couldn't disagree more with this review, and this is obviously just my opinion. But stripping in general is also very controversial. Like, no one's gonna be all for it or all against it. Like, it's very controversial. But in general, some people are forced to make money the best way they can. And if you're getting paid well and providing a roof under your head and food in your stomach, I think there is nothing wrong with stripping. It's not demeaning. Just because you strip doesn't mean you don't have respect and don't deserve respect. Sometimes women and men go into stripping because they have no self-esteem and they need reassurance from other people. Just because someone is a stripper does not mean they have no self-esteem. But overall, I think this movie was incredible. A lot of reviews said it's mainly for women to be watching, which I would understand why. But I bet a bunch of guys watched it too. It's not like sexist, or it's all about equality nowadays, and I think that's really important. But yeah, that is my video review. Thank you.